This is a showdown we've circled on the calendar as number 1 goes on the road to face a top 10 team. Welcome to the old horseshoe in the banks of the Olentangy, the home of the Ohio State Buckeyes. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Michigan Wolverines, taking on the 7th-ranked team in the land, the Ohio State Buckeyes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Hermser. Let's get this thing underway. The Wolverines will kick this deep to get us going. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. So Ohio State's offense comes onto the field for the first time today. You recall the last time they played, the Wolverines won a very close game. That has not been forgotten in Columbus for a single minute since then.
No, and if I remember right, it was the Michigan defense that really stepped up and prevailed and led them to a close victory the last time out. Let's see what happens today if the Buckeyes offense can make the adjustments.
Opening play of the drive, quick throw to the left. Makes the first down, but Posey Price, big hit there at the end. Buckeyes will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense.
My gosh, this defense heard all week about stopping the
pass rush gets home.
This is exactly how you can slow down the momentum and the rhythm of an offense. You got to get some tackles for a loss and some sacks. This time, they come up with a sack by getting after that quarterback.
Ball carrier wrapped up and brought down. Big moment on the opening drive. They face 3rd down. Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. The Buckeyes will line up to kick it away. On to punt now for the first time today. And here's the return. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. So the Michigan Wolverines offense comes out for their first possession today. They'll be met by a defensive front that has a couple of impact players on it. They get after the quarterback. They slow the run down. Really a nightmare to block.
Well, these guys are what it's all about. You want to build a great defense? Follow this blueprint right here. Big, strong, athletic defensive linemen. They're game wreckers, and they're lucky to have a couple of them.
Breaks into the clear. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. When teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, it really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Breaks free. They make the stop at the 25, but it's 1st and 10 for this offense.
Of course they're going to pick up the first down by running the football. You think about Michigan, you think so many legacy, incredible backs that they've had over the years. Tim Biakabatuka and Tyrone Wheatley and Leroy Hoare. So many good backs have come through Ann Arbor.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quick throw caught on the left side. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, anytime an offensive coordinator calls a wide receiver screen, he's trying to get offensive linemen out in front of the receiver to create a wall so that receiver can pick a lane to run through. How about the defense here, though? That's called team pursuit and swarming to the football. They didn't give him any lanes, so not much yards downfield for the receiver.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looking for his back. Off target with the throw, incomplete. looking to throw it again. Catch made, looking for the goal line. Fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Michigan. Wow, that is an impressive start, Kirk. In an emotional game like this, to be so efficient, to click like that early is impressive.
Well, it's very impressive and a great way to start for this team because all the build-up and all the hype, now you can just settle in and play your game.
You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Well, for many, this is the quintessential college football rivalry. It combines tradition, high intensity, and very often high stakes.
Yeah, Chris, I really think the rivalry has changed over the years. Guys in my era would tell you it was a game that was the most heated but the most respected because of the way you were recruited by both schools. There was the Woody, there was the Bo influence on the rivalry. But I think in the new social media era, I think it's more about hatred for the two schools on both sides. It's just a different feel. We'll feel that today when these teams go at it.
Looking for the wideout. He's got it in the open. Here he goes. They bring him down, but not before an explosive play through this offense through the air. The Buckeyes will crank up the tempo. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Well, if he would have stayed on his track and stayed more to the inside, I think that play opens up for a nice gain. Instead, he's looking for the big play, bounces it to the outside, and there's just too much speed on that defense.
Grab down the middle. It's Smith. He's tackled, but down at the 9-yard line. Defense getting pushed around. Send the back in motion. To throw, it's St. Clair. Looking for 6. And it'll be broken up in the end zone. That's a great play. So the decision is to not go for it, but settle for 3. Here comes the field goal team. It'll be a 26-yard attempt. Should be automatic. And it's good right down the middle.
And that one, my gosh, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
Returner looking to create better field position. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. Offense out for the first play of the drive, beginning at the 22. Using his legs, it's Haynes. A change of direction. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Takes the handoff, heads to the right. Nice run. He's brought down to the 44. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Second down after that run on the previous play. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Caught over the middle. It's Hale. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down.
Chris, we're still early in this game, and you can already sense the chemistry between this quarterback and the wide receiver. These two just make it look so easy.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Bringing pressure. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. Grab down the middle. It's Marsh. They get him down, but the game moves the ball to the 37. And through one quarter, it's been a duel of big-time receivers showing out early in this one. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Hale. Brought down, but broke a tackle to produce a solid gain there. Early in the season, I think you can sense both these teams realize there's a lot to play for, a lot at stake for their seasons, and they're just kind of settling into this game.
Well, just look at the atmosphere today. It's almost playoff-like out there. Both these teams understand what a win could do for them, and the intensity is jacked.
He loses the football. Scooped up in the defense. He's in the clear. Touchdown, Ohio State. A scoop and score. And this place going crazy. So hang on here. We've got a timeout as the coach wants the officials to take another look. He thinks he might have a shot at getting this overturned. That's a scoop and score. Defense making a monster play there.
Well, his eyes must have gotten so big when he saw that ball pop out, chance to pounce on it, and instead of doing it the more conservative way and just falling on it, he decides to take it to the house for a touchdown, something he'll remember for the rest of his career.
Crucial third down play right here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And the ball caroms into the receiver's hands. That's enough to move the sticks. First down now from the 23.
First, that ball is deflected up into the air on third down. Somehow they come down with it, and it's a first down. Sometimes better to be lucky than be good.
And the Wolverines starting a new series here on 1st and 10. And the quarterback dropping back. Moves out of the pocket. He's scrambling. Now he'll make the throw. What a catch! And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Wolverines.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The PAT is good, so it's a 14-3 lead. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee to bring the football to the 25-yard line. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. It's hard to win these games just kicking field goals. They need to find the end zone here, some urgency. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage. Buckeyes hustle to the line to run that hurry up.
It's a nice game by this offense. This quarterback has such a good feel for running the option, whether it's handing it, keeping it himself, or pitching it. Puts a lot of pressure on the discipline of this defense.
He's brought down, but an explosive play for this passing game. The offense finally producing here. Sets up a 1st and 10. Looking to throw. It's St. Clair. Pulls it in. It's Porter. Juked one tackler and picks up first down yardage. Offense right to the line, playing with tempo now. Off the play fake on first down. Lets it fly to the wideout. He's got a man down the middle. They get him on the ground finally, but it'll be first down from the 14. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? And the tailback's got it again. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial convert. Oh, they trap him for a sack. That's another aggressive call by this defense, bringing the blitz on 3rd and long.
Yeah, one of the beautiful things this defense has is guys that can cover. When you feel like you have guys that can cover against these wide receivers, it frees you up to be a little bit more aggressive. And this time they dial up that blitz, not worried at all about getting beaten man-to-man coverage. And a good job at timing it up perfectly to get that sack. Snap. The hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Returner choosing to field this one. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Oh, he tosses it back. And it's incomplete. They try the trick play on first down. Doesn't fool the defense. So after the incompletion, it's second down. Play fake, looking to throw. The pass rush closing in. And he's taken down way behind the line. It'll be a huge loss here. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We'll see if the offense here can build on this lead before the break. So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete. The Wolverines will bring their punt team onto the field.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
And they've got the returner corralled. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. Well, it's been an entertaining first half. Not much time remaining to cut into this lead. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. Grab down the middle to Smith. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. Offense getting set. It's second down. Back to pass. It's St. Clair. Defense is coming after him. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack. They crank up the tempo here for this important 3rd down play. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. A deep shot right down the middle. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on 3rd down, but now it brings up 4th. The Buckeyes will bring their punt team on the field now. We're going to kick it away for the second time. No chance for a return. That football bounces away from the returner and heads out of bounds. Here's the first play of the drive now to begin at the 19. On the run, it's Haynes. He's got the first and still going. Solid gain there. Moves the ball out to the 32. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. On the move now. You wisely throw that one away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure. Just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
They'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground. The gain is 8 yards, so it sets up a 3rd and 2.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
And it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there. And he's in the clear down the right side. End zone ahead. Touchdown, Buckeyes. And the defense joins the scoring party now. And the interception taken to the house, a pick-6, potential game-changing play there.
Yeah, nothing gets a defense, and especially a defensive coordinator, more fired up than a pick-6. And let's not forget, give credit to some of those other defenders for making some key blocks to spring that touchdown loose.
Return starts from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Michigan offense back out on the field. We'd expect a prudent decision here, backed up near their own end zone. Just run the clock out and get to halftime. Here's the first play of the drive now to begin at the 19. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Pressure is coming. And he just throws it away.
Man, I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
2nd and 10 here. The back's got it. He's past the marker and still going. The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here.
Chris, the thing that I love about this play is the running back showing great patience and then the vision to find that hole and then accelerate through it for a nice gain.
First down, looking to throw the ball. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
Looking for some space. It's Haynes. They finally make the tackle, but a huge gain down to the 15. The offense will now quickly spend a timeout. So with only a few seconds left in the half, the field goal unit comes out of the field. Makes it look easy. And that field goal, the final play of this opening half. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Man, great energy in that building. There always is when the Wolverines and Buckeyes get together, and a fun first half to boot. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today.
And it's fielded. Can the returner make something happen here? He steps out at the 29, which will begin the drive. First play of the drive now coming up from the 29. First play of the second half is a handoff. He shreds the tackle. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just at 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Here's the handoff. Breaks an open space. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now. The offense with 3 tight ends now on first down, trying to create a mismatch. Running game is working. They'll stick with it on first down.
It's a really good, solid run. I know it's not the flashiest big play, but it's important for your offense to be able to get yards like that on early downs. You stay ahead of the chains, and it opens up the playbook for the 2nd and 3rd down coming up.
Quick throw to the left. Pass is incomplete. The defense affecting the quarterback with pressure there. Offense facing 3rd and short, approaching midfield. Can they convert here, or will they face a tough 4th down decision? Looking to pass. It's Carr. Receiver makes the grab, and they do pick up first down yardage. Set up now at the 44. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And they tackle him, but a nice pickup on that running play.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half. And he's already at it again.
Important 2nd down play coming up. Back's got it again. The Wolverines look to keep this drive moving.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. From the shotgun, drops back. He escapes the pocket. And he just throws it away incomplete. Didn't see anybody open. Going to bring up 2nd down. 2nd and 10 now from the 31 after the incompletion. They'll change the pre-snap look now. He's back to throw again on second down. Deep shot toward the end zone. Throws it too far over everyone's head and incomplete.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Has the first down, it's still going. They make the tackle, but that's enough to set him up first down at the 15. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. On first down, they'll keep their running game churning. And he's able to find some running room. Nice pickup.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid game.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Looking for 6. And it's caught. Touchdown, Michigan.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And so it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Play action here on first down. But the play loses yardage. Very tough second down coming up now. The Buckeyes will hustle to the line here to run the hurry up.
Well, that was definitely not what they had in mind. But look at this. Here comes the tempo again. Undeterred by the tackle for a loss.
Pass tipped to the line of scrimmage. That's a great play by the defense. Third down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. Looking downfield, it's St. Clair. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. Tackle made quickly, but a big chunk play for this offense through the air. That'll put him over 150 yards today, Kirk. He is putting on a show on this big stage.
How great is this? On this stage, as you mentioned, Chris, just playing his best game. He's been in sync with his receivers. Back there, has time to throw. Just having a dream performance.
Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Look at this, Chris. After that big gain and a first down, they're already at the line of scrimmage, ready to get this up-tempo offense cranking.
Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Looking to throw again. Takes a shot at the end zone. That's going to be incomplete. A first down drop here in the middle of the field.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Handoff here from the shotgun. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Oh, what a grab! Stop made at the 5. The offense will have first and goal now. Buckeyes line it up with first and goal. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. The pocket breaking down. And he'll just throw it away to avoid the sack.
I think that's a smart play. Goal to go is tricky when you're trying to throw it in there, and if it's not there, throw it away and live for the next down.
Bootleg looking to throw. He's running out of time here. Oh, he can't hang on. What an opportunity to score there. Instead, incomplete and third down. So here we go. After a long drive, it's 3rd and goal. Can they punch it in or settle for 3? Looking to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Ohio State. Offense still out there, down by 5. We're going to go for the 2-point conversion and make this a 3-point game. Catch made on the left side. And he's not going to make it. That's a big stop for the defense. It's still a 5-point margin. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. For the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. On that last touchdown drive, they just pounded away with the ground game. Let's see if that formula works again. He moves the ball across the 20 to the 22. Second down after that run on the previous play. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Running out of time in the pocket. Oh, that one's picked off. Tackle after a short return to the 19, but a huge takeaway in the red zone.
Boy, the quarterback gets trailed on this play, Chris, as he lets go of that ball before the interception. I think he was just trying to get it out. Didn't seem to have a chance to set his feet on it. And what did it do? It made it a lot easier for the defender to come up with the interception.
The Buckeyes will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. With some pre-snap movement, back in motion. Pass caught. Can he get in? Touchdown, Buckeyes. To put them on top now. Coach deciding to keep the offense out there, go for a 2-point conversion, and extend the lead to 3. We had a short field. The offense did exactly what they're supposed to do. That would have been a big ask for the defense there, Kurt.
Absolutely. But when you're given that kind of field position, anything less than a touchdown would be a disappointment. They did exactly what they needed to do by capitalizing on that short field.
And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. To the air. It's Carr. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39. And notice how the balance of this passing game's been on display here. A whole bunch of guys getting involved, catching passes. That's tough to stop. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Looking for a gap. It's Marshall. Nice run. He's brought down to the 44.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
On the shotgun, it's a handoff. And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Offense breaks the huddle and gets set. It's third down. Try and muscle for the first down. And they do pick up first down yardage. Set up now at the 44.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage.
Boy, it's so easy to get caught up on the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
And the Wolverines come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. First out and more. He's still running. They finally bring him down, but the offense set up now. First down from the 15.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of them.
The player is down injured after that last play. They take a timeout or they check him out. Coming to the line on second down, this is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Looking to pass. It's Carr. Makes the grab on the move. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball to the 6. Defense getting pushed back.
As we all know, Chris, red zone leads to tight windows. A lot of times you just get what you can get. Likely grateful this went forward to help this upcoming third down call.
Crucial third down coming up in the red zone. Can you keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3? They'll try to run for the first down. Tackle is made at the 4. It'll be first down and goal.
Yeah, I love how the back didn't really dance around trying to make a big play. He knew it was third down in inches, lower the shoulder, get the first down.
First and goal. Any points will give them the lead here in the fourth quarter. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And he goes nowhere. Stop pull behind the line of scrimmage.
I love that this defense is still fighting and still attacking. They're defending a first and goal play, and instead of just laying down and letting the offense score, no, they're not backing down. They get penetration, come up with a tackle for a loss.
Strong defensive effort. They've got him behind the line. He'll lose 5 yards.
Boy, they're just not successful here on second and goal, but let's give a lot of credit to this defense. They've looked good on these first 2 opportunities by the offense. They strung that last play out and forced a loss of yardage, bringing up
touchdown, Wolverines! And they take the lead here in the fourth quarter.
Well, this is why they love this guy so much, is when it's crunch time, he makes plays like this. What I love is the quarterback knows all I got to do is get the ball in his hands, and he can do the rest of the work and get it all the way to the end zone. Great play.
What have they got cooked up for this 2-point conversion attempt? Looking for a man. And it's incomplete. The try fails, and the lead remains 5 points. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll just take a knee. The drive will start at the 25-yard line. Here comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. So first and 10 here. Offense desperate to reach the end zone on this drive. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. He cannot escape. It's a sack. We've reached the 2-minute timeout as this offense tries to stage a dramatic comeback and win the game late. Tight game. Final 2 minutes. Can the offense make a play here? And they desperately need it. Back to pass. It's St. Clair. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there.
You know, it's a nice completion, but it's kind of another short gain. The defense is keeping everything in front. I think the offensive coordinator's got to find a way to take some...
Looking for a man deep down the left side. It's dropped. Would have been a big play, but he could not hold on.
Well, that's not what you want to see as an offense when you're trailing late in a football game. An incompletion on third down and long. It's a bit of a risk, but with that clock looking the way it looks right now, I think you got to go for it here and hope to convert on fourth and long.
That decision to go for it on fourth down doesn't work out. And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. Can they play keep away here? Just protect this lead in the final 2 minutes. Offense comes up trying to grind down the clock and secure the W. Pounding away with the run game.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on first and 10.
Time winding down. This offense comes to the line trying to bleed out the clock. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down. Well, this is a performance, Kirk, in a big showdown game late in this season. Tough competition to show what you're about. And they've made the clutch plays, and they got to be considered a serious contender going forward now.
Yeah, we said this really all year. Obviously, it's not about how you start. It's about how you finish. And these guys have been on a mission since day one. They're going to be a real problem in the next few weeks as we get the playoff off the ground.
So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. They're going to run it. Going absolutely nowhere to a loss.
It is tough to run the football inside this 5-yard line. Give all the credit to that defensive line. Eating up those linemen, allowing the rest of the defense to fly to the football for that short loss.
So here we go, third down. Defense needs a stop here. Try to force a field goal attempt. QB keeper all the way. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
Well, that's what we call assignment football by the defense. They took away the back inside, and there's a perfect play to be able to stop an athletic quarterback on the option.
It's 4th down and 4. Try to keep the drive going. Now a late timeout is taken. 6 seconds showing on the clock. So on 4th down, it's an all-important field goal attempt. Hold your breath here. And he's got it. No problem.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
And they'll take a knee here, not wanting to spend time on a return. They'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Scanning the field, it's St. Clair. Taking a deep shot here late in the game. One last pass attempt falls incomplete, and that will wrap up this game. That's the kind of matchup we hope for, Kirk. This team came in higher ranked, respected. They were fully tested. They had to show how good they were to survive the upset here today.
And I really think that the coaches and the players, they love playing in these kind of games. You really are going to get tested. You find out what you're made out of. And these guys really met the challenge. I'm very, very impressed with the execution and how they played this game. And now they go to the next step.
And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.